Say he has the makings of a minister.
Anything catch your eye? Take care out there, eh?
Fates seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out...
Sorry, but if you're looking for a bed, there's none to be had right now. We're already sharing our cots with masterless bearers and those who fled the floods, and more seem to wash up.
My lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right.
I am here at tasked with learning what I am and what I have learned is grim. The subsequent dark... The gears of the realm. Your lord, uncle, however...
That sounds like...
It is. Hence,
Alas.
I have lost They are both able-bodied and
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you, my lord. My associate in Dhalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's check.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Could be I know something more. Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever'll pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, and who will they... Why, the good Reaper.
And you've seen this?
Aye, you'll find her right here.
Here in Delamere. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her... But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that. Feeling bold, traveler? Now, if that's all...
Sorry to have kept...
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places.
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks.
Good question.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge.
All right.
You too, Goots. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master, so you can start by giving us all the...
I already told you. I have...
Then maybe we'll take that...
Please!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin...
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report...
Oh, you're more than welcome to... He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his...
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but his men confiscated my...
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free.
What of the Fist Central Surely they wouldn't allow...
I would imagine they are unaware. Those who weren't...
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to...
I'll find a...
Not at all. Now, if he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at North...
bandits, maybe. But look what they've left us with. A hard time.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Let's go. Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
It was a fairly So,
That's up to die a slow death, boys. He's all your...
leave now and we could pretend this didn't happen.
done it now.
Go on.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one. You weren't even supposed to...
What were you going to do?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction, but then you turned up, well...
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goots.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted...
Stop calling me name and stop spreading that...
Well, for they are not lies. Every lie...
Goose.
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay...
After what she did, it is only right. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime. Goots, was it? I have only with your... Run along now.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. Promise me you won't, or I'll...
Goots! No.
Enough, all of you!
Karen. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think the whole thing got me thinking? Who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And assert though it was just... But I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you the same. What was it we called you?
You. Everything that... It was all... And now you'll finally...
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we lost an eye for an eye? Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pen. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him, so I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his client, but he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all me... But... what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Nothing like a dish of coke.
I didn't mean to. I just thought I had to pretend.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents, reckon the both of us would be worse off if you've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare...
Well, I will. If you...
Why, you big... Fine. Play the...
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he'll need to start looking out for him till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like...
Of course.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion? Let me tell you...
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me... And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies. Stabbed my every client in the back. But then one day... said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant...
Was that the first time you...
Aye. And I felt right. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making them, and all without aiding or abetting any outlet. Told me about his plan to topple the Mother Crystal. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. And why, I reckon an enterprising individual. And that's when he had me. And the rest, as they say, a dozen years on, and I'm still not the... But I can say, you've all shown me there are. So don't you go messing it all up. Clive. That great lump. No. Go on, then. Is that all?
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me.
I'm not. I'm looking for some...
Then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady
of the Seven High Houses of... It's been... Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes, I was on my way back from the old capital.
Bandits.
They looked more like field... It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could...
Which way did they go?
South.
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them...
Thank you. I shall. It was only a short while ago that I was assaulted. If you hurry south, you may find those who did this.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
This...
I thought I told you to make...
And stand by, as ill might befall.
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen...
The garrison have their hands full. There are few hands left to work the fields. The market stalls are nearly bare. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits...
Rockford, if you are to continue, you first need to see...
I shall return to North, but allow me to thank you first.
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be one. I shall send a pistolus as soon as I'm able.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures are...
To the meadows, then.
That's what the cats...
He said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. Be safe. That is heady. This must be the Drake's Mint. That just leaves the Skyworm. Ready, girl? This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Will we ever see the sun again?
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So,
I did, and he was as helpful.
and what precisely will I be...
Blueback wyvern liver.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Now then, you stay right where... Let's out these grand old chefs... And here we have it. Fried mortress of Scott. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say off.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of...
So, not fit for consumption.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought. I see you're still here.
The rest's location affords a constant... Speaking of which, I received word...
I only happen to be there. They both seem to think the realm's...
I am afraid that Storm is in crisis, and if we are to... And we must...
As it is mine.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? All yours. All done?
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn? Study it well, Clive. Here's the latest information I have. Very good.
What's that for you, dear? Anything else?
Still alive, are you? Coin purse weighing you down? Is that all?
Opportunity back. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire?
Figurative.
Well, a passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts.
Do you want...
Eventually, yes. Dread Evis skin is a rare. Bring me that beast's...
All right.
Of course, you leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint, I eagerly await your sake.
Let's go. He may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. sooner it's off my hands, the better.
What?
Be safe.
The road is closed. Turn back.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, clearly my trust in you was not misplaced. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your...
I don't plan on making a habit of this.
Very well. Do not allow me to keep you from being about you.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would...
The university?
A specialist in ancient culture. In my heyday, the answers I seek, would you to an old man?
Climb the stairs.
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved... 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed, namely, the otherwise undocumented origin.
I can't promise I'll remember.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed...
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
These quarry's been hard to find since this morning.
Thank you for the deal, leg, mister.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Not a scratch on them.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
I'm sure I can find you something. All of these stones have a good bit of diamond dust in them. That'll see your sword sharp, all right.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalaman.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
How are those new boots treating you?
The engravings were in good repair, considering their age.
Oh, what the... Come, don't tease me now. Let's start with the engraving.
Guardians of the Crystal. I'm pretty sure that...
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city... But whatever could... the engraving...
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, or...
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomad. This is proof.
Children of the Hunters? That's all three.
And so, we add 3 engravings. Guardians of the Mother Crystal? One little wonder it was so. Nonetheless.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha!
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
Here, take a look at my wares. Take care.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk.
I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field.
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.